They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orcsey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
It happened all too suddenly for my liking. One day there was great conflict between England and the revolutionary government of France, and the next everything was serene and peaceful. But the calm was an uneasy calm. Tony Dewhurst and I sensed a powerful undercurrent that somehow failed to touch other revelers at a party given in London by the Prince of Wales.
Well, what do you make of it, Blakeney?
I don't know, Tony. I don't like it, though.
Our French friends from across the Channel seem to be attending in great numbers. A lot of official tricolor insignias about.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised to see Citizen Chauvelin himself at this point. Well, speak of the devil. There he is now.
Who? Where?
Just about to be announced, my dear fellow.
Citizen Chauvelin of the French Committee of Public Safety.
Chauvelin. You were right. Oh, but what does it mean?
It would seem to mean that an official hand is being extended in friendship.
We know better than that. Chauvelin hates us. If he had his way, France would declare war on England tomorrow.
Wouldn't think so to look at him, would you? Look at him smile and shake hands with the prince.
Yes, Look, there's going to be some sort of an announcement.
Hear ye, my lords and ladies. Attend the prince. Hear ye.
My dear friends, I know you have been curious about the guest of honor. Tonight we have a most pleasant surprise.
Oh, really now?
It is no secret to any of us that of recent years there has been great friction between our empire and the new Republic of France. Tonight that friction is at an end. I have asked Monsieur, or rather Citizen Chauvelin of France, to tell you of the new and wonderful development between our two nations and to introduce the guest of honor.
Bravo! What the patience, Terry? We'll soon find out.
Hear ye, my lords and ladies. Citizen Chauvelin.
Citizens of England, your French comrades salute you. In France, we have a new government, a republic. No longer shall we view each other with suspicion across that small body of water that separates our countries. And so, it is my privilege to introduce to this court the new ambassador from the French Republic, Citizen Raymond Dulac. Bravo!
Raymond Dulac, ambassador from France.
Tony and I stared at each other, and the doubt in my mind was reflected in his eyes. The members of the court surged forward to greet the new ambassador. It gave us an opportunity to slip out into the gardens.
Raymond Dulac, he's never been an enemy of England. He's actually a man we can trust. He's opposed the more radical factions of France in every
Yes, including Chauvelin.
What do you mean?
Chauvelin is powerful enough to hand-pick the ambassador from his country, Tony.
Yes?
Why would he select his own enemy? If Dulac hadn't been so popular with the more conservative French revolutionists, Chauvelin would have sent him to the guillotine long ago. He hates Dulac.
Well, then what's his purpose in sending him here?
I don't know. But I doubt if it means the peace we hope it means. There's somebody coming down the path.
It's Chauvelin.
We better... No. Stay.
Chicot? Is that you, Citizen Chicot?
Oh! Monsieur Chauvelin.
Who? I just felt the need of some air. A walk? A walk through the garden?
Well, at least you won't be seeking that, fictitious Scarlet Pimpernel fella you're always talking about. Now that our countries are going to be friends, you can rest on your laurels, huh?
You are perfectly right, Sir Percy. But we will discuss it another time, shall we? You will pardon me if I continue my walk.
You know, Tony, we really should greet the new ambassador. Wouldn't do to be rude, you know.
Might have known the ladies wouldn't come. Good heavens, Blakeney, Chicot.
Beginning to remember, are you?
Well, that's the man the French whisper about, the one they call the assassin.
That's right, Tony. You know his reputation?
Well, only that each time Chauvelin or other members of the tribunal have wanted to get rid of an enemy too popular or powerful to be sentenced to the guillotine...
The mysterious citizen Chicot has carried out the sentence as an unofficial executioner by assassination and murder.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Swiftly, we slipped back into the ballroom of the palace, and I saw Tony start his casual round with the members of the League. I was proud of them. Not a flicker of expression from any of them as he passed the word. I made my way through the crowd, searching sharply for the face of Ambassador Dulac, until I was stopped suddenly by a hand on my arm.
My, but you're in a devilish hurry, Blakeney.
It was the Prince of Wales.
I've spent a half hour building up your reputation as a wit, and nobody's been able to find you.
I'm afraid my wit's only half what a wit is supposed to be, Your Royal Highness.
You see, madame.
And the gentleman is, as you say, a man with a ready word.
Now, love me, Blakeney. In a moment you'll be asking the court physician for a potion to alleviate eye strain.
Your pardon, sir, but the lady is so charming.
Gallantly said. And she'll be a welcome addition to all our court functions. This is Madame Renée Dulac.
Madame Dulac.
My husband is the new ambassador to your country, monsieur.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, now I have a double reason for offering my congratulations. For his post and his wife. If you'll excuse me, I'll go and find him.
Ambassador Dulac is in the library with the Lord Chancellor and will probably be there for the rest of the evening.
You dance very well after all, monsieur. Even though your mind seems to be elsewhere. A woman does not find that flattering.
Oh, your pardon, madame.
Perhaps you may do me a service, monsieur, in which case I will forgive you.
I'd be delighted.
You are acquainted with Citizen Chauvelin?
Yes.
He has suggested that my husband and I find a place in the country somewhere near London. He said that many English gentlemen have estates that might be rented. Unfortunately, Citizen Chauvelin returns to Paris tomorrow, and I'm afraid such arrangements are left to me. Do you know of a place, monsieur?
A place to rent? I wouldn't think of it, madame. There is room at my estate. You and your husband must be my guests.
Oh, Monsieur Blakeney, you are most kind.
I wasn't being kind. It had struck me suddenly. The assassin would strike after Chauvelin returned to Paris, not tonight. And when he did strike, it would be with an Englishman singled out to be accused of the murder of Dulac. I had volunteered more than my estate, because in volunteering it, I had also made myself the logical choice to be accused of the murder and precipitate my country into war with France.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
I moved the ambassador and Madame Dulac into my country home and waited for the assassin to strike. For nerve-wracking days and nights, Tony and I kept watch on the grounds, on the tavern in the village, looking for a strange face, a French accent. There was nothing.
Monsieur Blakeney, or should I address you as the Scarlet Pimpernel?
I'm certain I don't know what the devil you're talking about, monsieur. Nor do I know how you got into my house.
Oh, that was comparatively simple. Your servants are accustomed to taking wine in the evening, and your friends in the scullery also indulge a small sleeping portion.
Oh, I say, if you've come to rob the house, do please take what you want and get out.
Oh, come, Monsieur Blakeney, you needn't act for me. I have been over this study very carefully. In the upper right-hand drawer of your desk, in a small box to the rear, is a ring with the Scarlet Pimpernel insignia. I would not make any sudden move, monsieur. My finger on the trigger of this pistol can also be quite sudden.
Yes, I'm certain it could be Citizen Chicon.
Ah, you know my name?
From a dozen assassinations.
Walk to the desk. Now, be seated, monsieur.
What do you want? A letter of recommendation to Citizen Chauvelin?
No, monsieur. Something more tender. A love letter from you to Madame Dulac. Pick up the pen, monsieur, and write as I dictate. Now you must sign the letter, monsieur. Just the first name will do. Do not hesitate, monsieur. There is no help at hand.
If you look behind you, you'll see.
There is nobody behind me, monsieur.
You hear that, Tony?
Yes, I heard.
What? Jump him!
Oh, nice work, Blakeney. I heard you raise your voice just as I started up the stairs.
Thought I heard you come in.
What was that other noise in here?
I opened and shut the desk drawers a couple of times to cover your footsteps on the stairs. Better pick up that pistol.
Yes.
No, monsieur. Don't pick it up. It will make a perfect twin for the one I am holding.
It was René Dulac, standing in the doorway like something out of a dream. But the moonstone eyes had grown hot and smoky with the light of fanaticism.
You complimented me on the graceful way I move, Monsieur Blakeney. Thanks to that grace, I do not need any sounds to cover my approach.
Oh, Madame Dulac, you don't understand this man.
Don't bother, Tony. She understands perfectly. Don't you, madame?
You think a woman like me marries an old fool like Dulac without purpose? Come, monsieur. We must awaken my husband, and when we do, I shall kill him. Then you may have the gun, Monsieur Blakeney, and the credits.
Your friend Chicon is regaining consciousness, madame. You'll need his services, won't you, to take my letter to Chauvelin, so that it may be published to the world and used as a white paper for war.
Exactly right, Monsieur Blakeney. Help him up.
I can get up by myself.
Not at all, old friend. Let me help you. I moved towards him, but he wasn't my objective. The pistol he held was still on the floor a few inches from his hand. But he sensed what I was going to do, and as I reached for the pistol, our hands gripped it at the same instant.
No!
Let go!
Fire, René! Kill him!
Look out, Blakeney!
I saw Tony leap towards her, and at the same moment I saw a flash, and something hot ripped across my head. I staggered to my feet for a moment, but everything swirled into a red haze and disappeared. When I recovered, Tony was bathing my head with cold water.
Come on, Blakeney. Come on.
Oh, what happened?
That's a head wound. She hit you, but not too bad. Not the way she got hit.
She got hit? How?
Chicon. He was trying to hit me, but his aim was bad. He hit René.
How badly?
She's over there. She's dead.
Dead? Chico.
Bolted to the stairs. I imagine Kent and Harding have him pinned down there. Now, they must have heard us.
No, they've been drugged. So was Dulac and the servants. Chico is getting away with that letter.
Good evening, my lord. A bad night out there, sir.
It is indeed a bad night. I'm looking for another traveler who might have come this way, less than an hour ago.
Only one I've seen is a Frenchman, my lord.
Where is he?
Oh, a nervous one he is. Keeps going out in the storm. He's out there now on the bulkhead out back. Sea could wash him right off.
Thank you.
You ain't going out there too, are you, my lord?
Only for a moment. Couldn't go any further, could you, Chico?
You!
Yes, Chico, me, the Scarlet Pimpernel. You killed a woman tonight, Chico. I'm taking you back to London.
No, monsieur! I am taking you with me!
He clawed wildly at my throat, and we grappled just as a wave struck. We tumbled over the railing and into the sea. I felt the icy water pound against the wound in my head, and I gasped for breath as the water choked me.
Chico lost his grip on me. I reached out for him in the blackness. My hand closed on something that felt like a giant web. And for the second time that evening, I lost consciousness.
Come on, my lord, come on. Take some of this hot fish chowder.
Oh, I'm all right. Oh.
I saw you fall, my lord, and I called my man. Lucky he'd hung his nets out back there. Your hand got caught and twisted in one, and they was able to pull you up. I'm afraid there ain't much hope for the Frenchman, though. They're still looking at back there, but he's drowned for sure.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Come in.
A letter from England, Citizen Chauvelin.
Ah, yes. Give it to me. How I have waited for this. This is not the writing of Chicot. Sacre bleu!
What is it, citizen? What does it say?
None of your business! Out of here!
They seek him here. They seek him there. They seek their assassin everywhere. Is Chico in heaven, or is he in hell? Dispatched by the hand of the Pimpernel.
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orksey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
There are times when one curses one's own success, when one wishes one had failed. And that was how Tony Dewhurst and I felt regarding the famous Dr. Mino. We had been kicking our heels in London for a month or more and finding it deucedly dull. And when a request came for me to call on Lord Lowther, the Secretary for Foreign Affairs, I obeyed it with a sense of pleasurable anticipation. Lowther knew well of my association with the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel, but it would never have done for him to admit it officially. And so the usual polite fiction was maintained, as always, between us.
Tell me, in the old days in Paris, did you ever chance to meet a certain Dr. Armand Mino?
Mino? Mino? Yeah. Name's vaguely familiar. Can't recall him, I'm afraid, no.
He was a very eminent scholar, physics, mathematics, chemistry, lectured at the university.
Hardly my line, you know.
I suppose not.
Anyway, what about him?
Well, I've just had news of him. He wasn't himself one of the hereditary aristocracy, but he moved a great deal in court circles. He happened to be at the Palace of the Tuileries the day the mob stormed it, and his name was on the list of those reputed to have been slain. But it appears now the report of his death was a little premature.
Oh, really?
In fact, we've evidence he's still alive.
Oh, reliable?
From his own daughter, Clarice.
Oh, well, that should be authentic enough.
It seems he was badly wounded during the fighting and taken prisoner. For a long while it was doubtful if he'd lived, but apparently he's quite recovered now.
Still in prison?
Yes, somewhere in Paris.
Oh, poor fellow. Probably wishes he was dead.
The point is, we want him. When I say we, I mean the government.
Indeed. Oh, is he so valuable?
We have reason to believe so.
What way?
At the time of his capture, he was working on a series of mathematical formulae, the purpose of which was to increase the range and firepower of heavy ordnance.
Oh, Demi Lowther, you're joking.
I assure you I'm not.
If you want to fire a gun, you take aim, don't you? That's that. What the deuce can mathematics have to do with it?
It seems Mino had some sort of theory that if you elevate the gun barrel to a certain angle and use a gunpowder charge of a certain strength, you can calculate exactly where your shot's going to land.
Sounds fantastic to me.
Well, I don't pretend to understand it myself, but I'm told there could be something to it, and Mino's no fool.
This way we'll be eating and drinking according to Euclid soon. Now, let's assume that this wine glass is the apex of an isosceles triangle.
I'm serious, Blakeney.
Oh, I believe you are.
Most certainly I am. If this principle of Mino's is valid, don't you see how much it could mean to us? It could make our navy and our army the most powerful in Europe.
You really think so?
I'm sure of it.
It would mean our Frenchmen be prepared to work for England.
After 2 years of suffering in prison, I imagine he'd be prepared to work for anyone who planned to overthrow the present regime in France.
I dare say you're right.
The trouble is, of course, we've no possible means of releasing him and bringing him over here.
Seems to be the right sort of job for that old rascal friend of yours, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
My dear Blakely, you don't seriously suggest the government would have anything to do with that scoundrel?
Oh, certainly not. Wouldn't dream of it.
Of course, if he did happen to hear about Mino, and if he did chance to get in touch with Mino's daughter...
who, I take it, is still in Paris?
Yes, living under the name of Mademoiselle Lebrun at 48 Rue Saint-Augustin. As I say, if he did get in touch with her and engineer her father's escape to England...
You wouldn't ask too many awkward questions, eh?
You take my meaning precisely.
Pity you don't know this Pimpernel affair, isn't it?
Yeah, great pity. However, let's think no more about it. Another glass of wine?
Thank you very much. Delighted.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
2 days later, we were in Paris. The same evening, Mademoiselle Lebrun, of 48 Rue Saint-Augustin, had a couple of unexpected callers. It took her some time to credit that two such obviously respectable citizens of the Republic were, in fact, Englishmen and members of the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel, but at last she was convinced.
Then it is true, monsieur. Really true. You have come all the way from England to rescue my father.
To try to rescue him, mademoiselle.
Until we know everything, it's impossible to be certain.
Oh, yes, of course.
We rely on you to give us all the help you can.
Oh, I will do anything, monsieur. Anything at all.
The first thing we want is information. Your father's in prison somewhere in Paris, we believe.
Yes.
Where?
In the prison of Saint-Lazare.
You've been there to see him?
Oh, no, I wouldn't dare. The Committee of Public Safety has put me on the list of wanted persons. I would be arrested at once. That is why I dare not even use my own name.
What could they possibly want with you?
I do not know. Unless as a hostage, perhaps.
A hostage?
To force my father to work for them.
Well, on these mathematical calculations, you mean?
Yes.
Then you think they know of your father's theories?
Oh, I know they know.
How can you be so sure?
Well, I have made a friend of a girl whose father is a guard in the prison. From her, I have learned many things.
About your own father?
Yes.
What, for instance?
Well, he is set apart from the other prisoners, which means that he is considered of importance. They have brought to bear on him all sorts of pressure.
You mean torture?
They have beaten him and starved him and done all sorts of terrible things. Poor Papa. Sometimes I think it would be better if he were dead. And now, once every week, this man comes to see him. What happens then, I dare not imagine.
Oh, what man?
A high official of the Committee of Public Safety. A man without scruple or mercy.
What's his name?
Citizen Chauvelin.
Chauvelin?
Damnation, fellow. Don't gape at me as though I were a ghost.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I hardly expected you at this
Just because
hour.
I usually come at midday, does it mean I must always come at midday?
Well, no,
it so
sir.
happens that I've an important conference at midday today.
But your pass, sir. It specifically says every Tuesday.
Are you going to argue with me? Are you going to question my right of admission?
No, not exactly,
Do you want me
sir,
to
but-
report you to the Committee of Public Safety?
Oh, no,
Then
no,
stop behaving like a fool. Call one of your guards and have me taken to Minot at once.
Oh, yes, sir.
Dr. Minot.
Go away. I won't talk to you.
I'm not Chauvelin. I'm here to rescue you.
I've nothing to say. You can't force me to speak.
Dr. Minot, please listen to me.
Go away!
I didn't want to do it, but there was no choice. He was a small man, and his frame had been wasted by semi-starvation. I tossed him easily over my shoulder and hurried along the corridor towards the main entrance. I slammed back the bolts of the main door and flung it open. Tony was outside, and as the first guards appeared in the doorway, he drew a brace of pistols and fired. Tony wheeled, ran the other way to draw off the pursuit. Unnoticed for a moment, I slipped through the gathering crowd into a side alley. For a while, it was touch and go. But at last I was able to lose myself in the more crowded main streets. Twisting and turning, doubling on my tracks, I came at last to 48, Rue Saint-Augustin. The door opened to my knock, and Clarice let me in.
Father, is he...
No. He'll be all right.
He's not wounded.
Just knocked out. He should come round any minute now. Where shall I put him?
In here, monsieur, on the sofa.
There we are.
Oh, Papa. Oh, what have they done to you? Look at him, monsieur. So wasted, so thin.
We'll have to nurse him ourselves. In any case, it wouldn't be safe for us to leave this house for a week or so till the hue and cries die down. Don't worry, mademoiselle. There's nothing wrong with your father, but rest and care and good food won't cure.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
I had said a week, but it took longer than a week. Indeed, 18 days passed before we decided Minot was fit to make the journey to the coast. By then, flesh had returned to his body and limbs, and the deadly prison pallor had gone. But the mind doesn't heal as quickly as the body.
3 days from now, you'll be safe in England, and you'll be able to forget all this. There are some things, monsieur, one can never forget. Well, not altogether, of course, but at least you'll be able to push it to the back of your mind.
There's one thing I should perhaps explain, Doctor.
What's that?
The British government also knows of your mathematical theories. There'll be no pressure on you, of course. But if you wish to continue with your research, You will be given every facility.
That is good news, my friend.
You understand, of course,
that any practical applications from my findings may be used in the event of war against my country.
Exactly. I thought I'd better warn you.
Thank you, monsieur. But you see, this is no longer my country. And the rabble who rule it are no longer my people.
But, monsieur...
For me, from now on, I swear that life will have but one aim. Death and damnation to France and all Frenchmen.
We took Dr. Minot and Clarice to a little house of mine in Chiswick. There he would be able to recuperate completely. And I decided to say nothing of his arrival to Lord Lowther until Dr. Minot would be well enough to make the great decision he would have to make after such a meeting. And some 2 months later, Tony and I called to see them at Chiswick.
Let us consider the position. There is danger of war between England and France, yes?
Grave danger.
Suppose the English have a weapon so certain that there is no counter for it, so devastating that it will destroy the enemy, not in ones and twos, but in hundreds and thousands. And yet so simple that it can be employed by anyone at all. Huh?
If such a weapon were possible, I don't imagine the French would have much chance.
Oh, they'd have no chance at all. They'd be annihilated. That's it, annihilated. That is the word, my friend. Wiped from the face of the earth. That is why I put aside my mathematical research.
But you can't.
I will give England such a weapon that will make her ruler of France.
It's not possible.
What? You think I'm talking nonsense?
Well,
you think perhaps I'm even a little mad, yes?
No, of course not. But
you will see, my friend. I have already perfected all the details in my mind, yes. A week from now, I begin to work. 6 months from now, France will lie dead at England's feet.
It was clear that his experiences in prison had unhinged Dr. Minot's mind. Tony and I felt desperately sorry for him and for Clarice, but there was nothing we could do.
What does it say, Blakeney?
Oh, it's written in such haste I can hardly make it out. Oh, my dear friends, yes, my dear friends, I have discovered something terrible. I beg of you to come at once.
Blakeney, you don't think that...
Have you any idea what this is about, boy?
No, sir. No, it was given to me by the lady. She said I was to deliver it to you, sir.
Ah, and her father, did you see him?
What, that one with has all the rats, sir?
Yes.
No, I never seen him.
Well inside half an hour, we were at Chiswick. And there in the drawing room of the Minot's house was enacted a drama more remarkable and more fantastic than any in my memory. There were the four of us, Minot and Clarice, Tony and myself. Clarice, red-eyed from weeping, Minot excited and talkative, intoxicated with triumph, and in his eyes a strange glint that left no doubt he had stepped beyond the border into complete madness.
I've done it, my friends, I've done it. I told you I would, and I have. Done what, Doctor? The weapon that's to destroy France utterly and completely for all time. I have perfected it at last.
I better humor him, I suppose. Congratulations, sir.
Yes. You don't believe me, do you? You think I'm talking rot? I'm mad, aren't I? That's it, mad!
Oh, Father, please.
But I'll show you all. Have you ever heard of the Black Death?
Plague, you mean?
Yes, the plague. Here in your own London a century or so ago, it killed 100,000 people. In Russia in 1709, 150,000 dead. In Marseille and Toulon in 1720, 90,000 dead. The plague, my friends. God's scourge on the evil. From the beginning of time, man has sought the cause of it. And now I have found it. I, Armand Minot.
Well, I thought everyone knew. Isn't it some kind of contagion carried in the air?
That's right. It's sort of poisonous miasma. Ah, old wives' tales. You want to know what really causes the plague, huh? I will tell you. Rats. Rats, yes. Rats, they pass it on from one to the other, from rats to food, from food to humans. Now, my friends, perhaps you begin to understand my little plan.
Your plan?
I've told you to destroy the country that tried to destroy me.
Well, you can't
But
mean
of course, like all great plans, simplicity itself. Listen. At Dover, I have a small ship. In the hold are cages of rats infected with the plague. Understand? Outside I have a courier waiting to take my orders to the captain. And what happens then? He takes the ship to France, he releases the rats, et voilà tout!
You can't.
can't do this, Doctor.
Why not?
Well, if you're right about these rats...
I tell you I am right. You doubt my word.
If you're right, don't you realize what'll happen? Plague's no respecter of persons. It won't only kill soldiers, but innocent women and children.
And not only French people either. It'll spread to other countries through Europe, across the whole world, perhaps. It's horrible.
Unthinkable.
You must be crazy to even think of such a thing.
Crazy, eh? I am sure. I tell you, quite sane.
Dr. Mino, I want you to come back to London with us and meet a friend of mine.
Oh, no. No, you're trying to trick me, aren't you? But I know what I have to do, and you can't stop me. No one can stop me.
What are we going to do? Makes an effort to restrain him by force. Dr. Mino, please try to be reasonable.
Keep away from me. Away, do you hear?
He's got a pistol.
Please, Doctor, be sensible. Put that pistol away.
One step nearer and I shoot. I won't be thwarted. I won't.
Father!
Keep out of this, Clarice. Ah! Clarice!
Mademoiselle, you've killed him.
Yes.
But
You saw for yourself, monsieur. It was the only way.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
sometime later, at a reception given by the Prince of Wales, I found myself drinking with Lord Lowther.
Oh, Blakeney, remember me talking to you some time ago about a certain Dr. Armand Mino?
Yes, vaguely.
Well, I'd always hoped that that Scarlet Pimpernel fellow would get to hear of him and rescue him from prison.
Yes, I seem to remember your saying something about that.
Well, I'm sure the Pimpernel must have done something about it, for I saw Mino's daughter only this morning here in London.
Really? I heard that she was about. He's a brilliant man, Mino. But I'm told his prison experiences had sent him a little, strange in the head, you know. Anyway, I'm told he was killed. An accident. The pistol went off while he was loading it.
Sorry to hear that. You know, we could have used his brain.
I understand, my lord, that he was unable to use his brain himself.
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orcsey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Something was wrong, and I couldn't put my finger on it. The League of the Scarlet Pimpernel suddenly ran into a streak of bad fortune. Our rescues went amiss each time we ventured into France, and even our escapes back to England were coming close to failure. The last had been particularly bad, and although Tony Dewhurst and I, along with other members of the League, attended parties as usual in London, we were not in a party mood.
What a bore.
I know, Tony. But if we weren't here, people might wonder.
Well, nobody's having a good time, except Kulmstead.
Where is he? Haven't seen him about.
He's in the game room with Lord Driscoll and a few others.
Gambling?
Yes, hazard. The stakes, the last time I peeked in, were rather high and going up.
Kulmstead winning?
Of course not. Has he ever? He's out more than 2,000 guineas.
Whew. I had the impression that he was rather short of funds lately.
He isn't now. And as usual, he's laughing about his losses.
He's not the only happy member of our league, though, Tony. Look.
Oh, you mean Kent? Yes, he seems to be quite taken with the charms of Millicent Faraday.
I think they have an understanding. We can look forward to an engagement announcement any day.
Look, they know we're talking about them. What a smile. Oh, she's like sunshine.
Coming over to join us.
You must take me in for some punch, Sir Percy.
Well, with Kent holding your arm as he is, I'm afraid we'll have to drag him along too, what?
Oh, no. He's been monopolizing me all the evening.
I didn't know you objected, my dear.
I don't, really. But I want to make you jealous. It's part of being feminine. My mother told me.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Now, come on, Kent. You and I can go and see how Kulmstead is faring at hazard.
By all means. I'm sure you'll excuse us, Millicent. Blakeney?
Yes, we will.
What's your behavior, you two?
Oh, isn't he wonderful?
Tony Dewhurst?
No, I mean Robert Kenton, you know it.
Oh.
Now, you mustn't tease me, Percy, or I'll have my punch with old Lord Driscoll. Come.
She was, as Tony had said, like a sunburst. But Kent wasn't. 3 times during the evening, I could feel his hot glare boring into my back. He wasn't happy anymore. Neither was Kulmstead. His face was tense when we passed the hazard table. His losses close to 10,000.
What's the matter with our young men? None of them seem to know how to laugh anymore.
Well, it might be the weather, you know. Seem to have a touch of lumbago myself.
You've always got a touch of something. And no wonder. You're always so lazy.
Oh, Blakeney, I've been looking for you. Excuse me, Millicent, but the gentlemen in the library have a trick that Blakeney simply must see. Do you mind?
No, not at all. He was just beginning to bore me. And Robert's been frowning, so I'd better go to him. You needn't take me. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What is it, Tony?
Saunders just rode in from Dover. Word from France, yes. Chauvelin's police have arrested the Duc de Farigny and his family.
Where? When?
Yesterday at Nantes. They'll be brought before the tribunal there tomorrow and tried. Of course, they'll be convicted of every conceivable crime without evidence.
Naturally. Tomorrow, eh? Well, that means they'll be transported to Paris and the guillotine the day after. Round up our men, quietly, unobtrusively. If we leave immediately, we should manage to get to the village of Terrier by tomorrow night.
Oh, why Terrier?
Because Terrier is on the road from Nantes to Paris. A good place to ambush their guard and liberate the Duke and his family. You go that way. I'll go this.
I hope our luck is better this time than last.
Yes, I hope so, too.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
We rode hard through the night and reached the coast. Then crossed the channel and split up on the French coast with arrangements to rendezvous at a roadside hostelry near Terrier. By midnight, we were all assembled in a room above the inn. Gentlemen, as you've just heard from Saunders, the Duc de Farigny and his family were today tried and sentenced to death by the French tribunal at Nantes. Whether or not that sentence will be executed, however, depends on us. The Duke's party will be transported by carriage, guarded by approximately 30 of Chauvelin's best troops. Since there are 11 of us, we will need the element of surprise as an ally.
What time tomorrow do you think they should reach here?
About dusk, if they leave at sunrise. That's one reason for picking this spot. You seem to have a question, Counselor.
Just wondering about the point of attack.
There's a fork in the road about 3 kilometers past the town. There's also an old house now used as a guardhouse. About half a dozen soldiers stationed there. Well, we'll overpower them early tomorrow afternoon and replace them with our own men.
We have a few extra uniforms to make up for what they lack.
As a matter of routine, they will probably stop there to gossip and water the horses. I'll give you individual assignments tomorrow. There were only 3 soldiers at the guard post the next day, and we took it over in a matter of seconds. Lookouts went up each fork of the road, and I sent Saunders into the town to watch for any possibility of trouble from that quarter. The lookouts were posted on heights to enable them to signal us, except for Saunders, who would have to ride in with news. As dusk approached, we waited tensely. Then a signal came.
Blakeney, look. Kent, that hill up the left fork.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Each wave of the arm means 5 men?
Yes, they're 35 strong, a kilometer off. And
what?
A signal from the right fork lookout, too. 3, 4, 5.
Another 25, coming from 2 ways.
Quickly, men. Into the brush, one of the sides of the road. Abandon the guard post. Wait for my signal before starting any attack.
Right.
Look, horse coming in from town, riding hard. It's Saunders.
Troops! Troops coming through the town.
How many, Saunders?
2 detachments. About 50.
Well, gentlemen, they're coming at us from 3 directions. The odds are 10 to 1. We're trapped. But we still make our try.
How did this happen? How can our luck be so cursed?
It isn't our luck, Tony. Luck had nothing to do with this. We've been betrayed. Sold out.
But by whom? Nobody knew our plan? Nobody but our own men?
Yes, Tony. One of our own men. Well, we better get to cover with the others. Saunders, take your horse over to that side. Put him in the gully with the others.
Right. Up, boy.
Come on, Tony. Who, Blakeney? I don't know. Maybe none of us will ever know. Because if he's made his bargain well, he may be the only one of us who doesn't die this evening.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. And now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Our men were deployed on either side of the guard post that nestled in the fork of the road, using the natural drainage ditches for cover. Not one voice was raised to suggest retreat or abandonment of our rescue attempt. And yet, somewhere among us was a traitor. Stay under cover, men, and don't reveal yourselves or fire unless you are fired upon directly. Ignore any fire that isn't right in your direction. Now, I can't repeat this. Just watch for a chance to seize the carriage. All understood?
Right.
Saunders.
Yeah?
Come with Tony and me. Hurry.
Where to?
The horses.
What's our move?
Look, twilight's coming. Less than a dozen of us. We don't stand a chance against more than 100. So maybe we can avoid fighting them.
How?
By getting them to fight each other. They'll be coming to that guard post from 3 different directions. Tony, you cut back through here, under cover of the woods, and circle in behind the group approaching from the left fork. Saunders, you do the same with the group approaching from the right fork. I'll get to the rear of the group coming from the town. Clear?
Yes.
Now, as you approach the crossroads, spur your mounts. Ride to the front of your group, quickly, so that each one of us comes to the crossroad at the head of his group. The men you pass will only see you from the back as you ride by, and you won't be suspect, even if they're all known to each other.
You mean you and Saunders and I should each be at the head of a force when we converge on the guard post?
Exactly. And as we do, we charge towards each other and open fire. Order the groups forward.
But why should they fire on each other?
Because they're expecting a fight from us, Saunders. Each unit will think the other 2 units are made up of our men, and that they have been trapped.
What a magnificent gamble.
Then mount up. It was a gamble, all right. A mad, desperate gamble. I rode hard until I could see the mounted troops from the town through the foliage. A fleeting glimpse. Their massed hoofbeats covered the sound of my mount, and I cut out of the brushwood and into the road behind them.
If the others had managed as well, we'd be just in the nick of time. I spurred my mount, shot along the side of the ragged column, and just as the crossroad came into sight, I reached the head of the group, saw Tony and Saunders come riding to the fore of their assigned units. I cocked my gun. Derrière, comrades! Charge! Charge! Each of our opening shots hit. Riders tumbled, and the crossroad became a melee of frightened horses and men. They fired wildly into their own ranks at random, confused, unable to tell friend from foe. Then they started to break in retreat. I dropped from my horse, dived for the ditch. Tony and Saunders broke through and scrambled after me. All right, men! Open fire from this side!
Look at the beggars' tail! What a sight!
They'll slaughter each other in this night.
We won't be here to see it. Either of you sight the carriage.
No.
Then let's go and look for it. Stay low, under cover, until we're clear of this.
Right.
Keep firing, men, till they disperse. Keep firing! Each man nodded grimly as we passed the word, keeping intent eyes on the road. We got clear and started our search. Then night came. There was no sight or sign of the carriage we had come to claim. It was almost midnight when we made our way back to an agreed assembly point. 2 men were missing.
Kalmstead
and Kent. The rendezvous this time was a stone quarry near an old and unused wagon road. It had been fitted out by us for use in emergencies, with provisions and torches and firewood. And as we approached, we could smell the smoke of a wood fire.
Somebody's there, all right.
Becky!
Yes?
Right over toward me, will you?
Up, boy. Well, what?
Moon hits the side of the quarry there. Something hidden in those small trees.
Yes, I see what you mean. Why, it looks like...
Blakeney, it's a carriage, and there's only one carriage that could logically be here.
Coomstead or Kent went after the carriage and the Duke and his family. Perhaps both of them turned the trick together.
We'll soon know. Come on, up, boy. We rode forward to the quarry, and the way was clear. We dismounted and went into a most welcome sight. Stretched out on pallets and sleeping the sleep of exhausted people were the Duc de Farigny and his wife and 2 children. And stretched out by the fire with a lazy smile was Arthur Kalmstead.
Well, wherever you chaps been? I'd about given you up.
Oh, Kalmstead, I could kiss you.
So could I.
All offers duly noted and rejected. That was quite a lot of shooting earlier this evening. All of you all right?
All except one, Kalmstead.
Who? All here but Kent?
That's right. Did you see him?
No.
Somebody's coming. All right, Kent. Put the gun down.
Oh, it's you. Well, what's everybody so quiet about? Oh, the Duke and the family. Thank heaven you got them.
It's no use, Kent.
What? What's no use?
When are your friends coming?
What friends? Am I being accused of something?
We were betrayed by one of our own today, Kent. Why did you run? Where did you go?
I'll tell you where. To look for those people sleeping on the floor. Because no carriage passed me, and the spur I was on was the best carriage road from Nantes. But when I went back, I ran into a band of 8 soldiers. I lost them less than 2 hours ago. Then I came back here on a lame horse.
Stop lying, Kent. You betrayed us because you're jealous of Blakeney, because of Millicent.
Jealous of Blakeney? Are you mad? He's a lifelong friend. I get angry with her whenever she leaves me to spend time with anybody.
Personally, I don't want to listen to this. We all know what happened.
Just a minute, Kalmstead. Where are you going?
Away from the smell of his story. To get some air.
Why, you...
No, Kent. Grab him.
Let me go. I never betrayed you.
That's the truth, gentlemen. He never did. Did he, Kalmstead?
What do you mean?
He ran into an advance guard of 8 men going before that carriage. Yet you found it guarded by only half as many. If the Republic sent 100 troops to ambush us, they certainly kept the carriage well protected.
Are you mad, Blakeney? You know those people, don't you? They visited England, been at court.
Yes, and when you ran today, you did so because you thought we'd be finished at the crossroads. When we weren't, you were given the carriage and these people to bring here, to bait one last trap. Because it wasn't certain we'd all come here, unless the word could be passed that they had been rescued and were safe.
But I don't see. Oh, Blakeney, don't be a fool. There's a traitor. I'm going out.
No, you're not. That urge to go out as soon as Kent came in confirmed what I thought. We are all here now, every one of us. And so you're going out to give a signal, aren't you?
Look!
No. I'd rather listen. A few months ago, you sold the last of your land. You were without funds. But ever since then, after every journey to France, you've gambled and lost thousands of pounds. Where did you get that money, Counstead? How much gold do you have on you now?
Let me out of here! You can't go out like that!
I'm sorry, Blakeney. He almost had his gun turned on you. I had to do it.
It's all right, Kent. Wherever his friends are, they're not too close. Probably back in the hills, waiting for a signal. They won't get it now. We'll move out right away.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. And now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
So, Goldstead has gone to the colonies to live.
Yes, so they say. A dreadful bore, you know. All sorts of savages.
Oh, you're just so lazy. Do you know something, Percy? I believe that Robert is jealous of you. Because I like you.
Oh, don't be a silly goose. I thought so once, too.
You did?
Yes, I did. Gave me quite a turn for a moment, too. Actually, I thought I'd die from it.
Oh, Percy, you're such a clown.
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orcsey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
One by one, the French Committee of Public Safety had rounded up the poor devils who had served the King of France and Marie Antoinette. They didn't have to be guilty of any crime. It was as though they had been tainted by contact with royalty. And Citizen Chauvelin, addressing the always convenient mob, screamed for blood.
The committee has kept its promises to you, citizen comrades. Not one, but every one of those who served in the royal palace have been found, tried, and convicted by the tribunal in meeting in Vincennes. Hear me, comrades. There can be no mercy for those who were in league with the very forces that ground us under heel. The royalty that treated us like dirt. The tribunal has decreed the death penalty for all.
Well, that's that, Blakeney. I thought Monsieur Chauvelin had been too quiet lately. It was evident he was preparing to throw somebody to the dogs. Come on, let's walk.
How many of them do you suppose there'll be?
Too many, I'm afraid. Personal servants. Perhaps 20.
They're being held in the tower at Vincennes?
Obviously.
Strong fortress, that.
Yes, only one entrance, one exit. The staff of guards is large, but yet not so large that they won't know each other well.
You're not going to try to get in there, are you?
No. No, Tony. We'll make our rescue attempt at the weak point.
But there is no weak point.
Not in the tower, no. But the prisoners won't be executed in the tower.
You mean we'll try to liberate them on the road between Vincennes and Paris?
While they're en route to the guillotine.
Well, at what point?
That's something we'll decide tonight. Now, how many members of the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel are in France now?
Fuchs, Harding, Kolbstedt, let me see, about 9 of us here. The other 11 at home in England for the present. We could send for the others.
No time for the others. Madame la Guillotine won't wait. Well, we'll have to try for 9. You round them up. We meet at midnight at the Inn of the Many Windows on the road to Vincennes. I'll join you there.
Where are you going now?
To get a list of the prisoners. Age, sex, description. We'll need it. So we'll know what sort of disguises to prepare, what travel accommodations to make.
Well, where are you going to get such a list?
Well, there's only one place I can get it. From the Committee of Public Safety.
Chauvelin's own headquarters?
Why not? You do not think he will recognize me in this French disguise, do you?
I wouldn't recognize you myself if I didn't know it was you. You do so many things with your face and voice, but the information you want will be found only on the actual orders for the execution.
Which will be in the hands of the public executioner, Citizen Le Sueur. I'm certain he'll be quite happy to give it to me.
Give it to you?
Tony, Citizen Lesueur gets 50 francs for each condemned person he beheads. He's both bloodthirsty and money hungry.
You're going to try to bribe him?
And have him suspect I'm the Pimpernel? No. I'll merely pose as a messenger from our good friend Chauvelin and say that the papers are needed for 2 more names to be added.
Well, he'll want to know why they can't be on a separate execution order.
Perhaps. Or perhaps the lure of the 100 francs will be enough.
Well, suppose it isn't. You'll be in a heavily guarded building. Suppose your bluff doesn't work. What do you do then?
Well, frankly, my dear Tony, since the situation hasn't arisen yet, I don't have the faintest idea.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
I've been busy with the affairs of the Republic.
My business also concerns the Republic, citizen.
And state it quickly.
Citizen Chauvelin wishes you to return the execution order for the cursed traitors who were in the services of the Palace Aristos.
The list? For what purpose, citizen?
One you will like. The addition of 2 more names.
Comrade, that list is complete. There were no other servants.
Perhaps you should keep in closer touch with the affairs of the tribunal, citizen. It has been discovered that 2 of the ladies in waiting on the list were married. Their husbands were not of the palace staff, but they were condemned this morning at an extra meeting of the tribunal.
I see. I was not aware of that, citizen.
You will be aware when Citizen Chauvelin makes the addition, aware and 100 francs richer.
Yes, citizen. I will get the papers from the cabinet. Perhaps what you have just told me will make me more than 100 francs richer. Perhaps 10,000 francs richer, eh?
He spun around, and the gun he had taken from the cabinet pointed straight for my heart. I measured the room quickly, figured every distance, every possible chance.
10,000 francs. That is the reward for the Scarlet Pimpernel, is it not?
Have you gone mad, Citizen Lesueur?
Let Citizen Chauvelin decide which of us is mad, eh? Because I left Citizen Chauvelin outside the door of this room not 5 minutes ago.
Well, in that case, there really isn't much I can say, is there, old chap?
So the English dog uses his own voice. Oh, how I have waited to have you on the scaffold of my guillotine. And now, to bring you there by my own hand.
Would be wonderful, wouldn't it, monsieur?
Madame Guillotine will stop your laughter.
Perhaps. But not by your hand, Lesueur. You take me for an idiot to walk in here unprotected.
You do not seem to have...
Think, Lesueur. Could the Scarlet Pimpernel be taken as easily as you seem to have taken me? I gazed full into his eyes, as though I were trying to read his soul. I was counting on the superstition and fear of a professional murderer. I could almost see his mind working, and his eyes darted quickly about the room.
I see no members of your cursed league about, Monsieur Pimpernel.
You fool. One of them sat outside and told you I was waiting in here.
My clerk told me
Your
that...
clerk is bound up and hidden away in a closet. My men change faces and voices at will. Half the guards you passed in the corridors are my men, assuming the identity of others.
Don't move any closer to me, monsieur.
I came for a list, Monsieur. Get it for me.
Not so fast, Monsieur Pimpernel. I still have a gun. I can kill you here and now.
And die with me. One shot in this room and the man who you thought was your clerk will leap in and murder you before you can bolt the door. Come on, Monsieur. Fire! Let's join Madame Death together.
No, no, you devil.
I want that list. His eyes warned me of the scream that was starting in his throat. I took one large stride quickly and smashed him on the point of the jaw. And he crumpled at my feet. I ripped open the cabinet, ruffled through the papers, found the list I was looking for. I stuffed it in my pocket, got out of the room, and started with long, unhurried strides for the exit. My casual visit to the committee started quite an uproar. By nightfall, troops were still combing the city and torches burned everywhere. But dressed in my own clothes, I had no difficulty in getting out of Paris and joining the other members of the League at the Inn of the Many Windows. There's Tony now.
Well, at
I know
I'm late. Sorry. Better close the door quickly now.
What's the matter, Tony? What kept you?
I've got bad news. It may be impossible to get the prisoners out of Vincennes Tower, but that's where we're going to have to get them from. But only this afternoon you told me that Blakeney planned a highway raid en route to Paris.
Well, you know that, Tony.
That was this afternoon. It won't work now.
Why not, Tony?
Because I saw something on the way out here. They're not going to bring the prisoners into Paris for execution. But they must. Fuchs, I passed two enormous covered carts at the south gate leaving Paris. It took me more than an hour to figure what was in them. Then I rode to the Rue de Carrousel to confirm my suspicion. The square was empty. The prisoners will never see Paris. The guillotine has been moved to Vincennes.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
The news hit us like a thunderbolt. Every man in the room knew what it meant. No attack against a guard on a country road where we might wait in ambush, but an assault on a prison known to be escape-proof.
Fantastic. It's up to you now, Blakeney. What are we going to do?
I have to think about it for a moment.
Well, if we give it up...
Then 20 innocent people will certainly die.
Doctor! Citizen doctor!
What is this? Why do you disturb my sleep?
You must come at once. One of the prison guards is ill.
I do not make night calls.
But he is very bad, Doctor. His face, he has fever.
Oh, well, wait until I dress.
Help me, doctor.
How long has he been like this?
Since he came home from the prison.
Sacre bleu. The other guards. Did he say they were sick too?
No, but the prisoners... Oh, is it bad, Citizen Doctor?
Bad, citizeness? This man will be dead within the hour.
Dead?
Yes, dead. Dead of the cursed bubonic plague.
Bubonic plague? Oh, no. No.
By morning, the town was in a panic. Nobody would come near the house, not even a casket maker. I pretended to take Tony's body out of town for immediate burial. All right, Tony. You can get up now.
Oh, rather a bumpy hearse you provided, old boy.
And if you'll note, no mourners. I had to buy this cart. The owner never wants to touch it again. He'll probably use the money to leave Vincennes.
A panic, eh? Well, I'm glad you brought this. I should hate to walk to my own funeral.
Oh, don't be so put out. It isn't even your funeral. It's the prison guard's. I'd like to be there after we release him and he shows up in Vincennes and finds he was the first to die in an epidemic of plague.
So would I. What now?
Change your disguise. All right, go back into town as an ordinary citizen, build up the plague talk, and wait.
And you?
The guard you replaced was the only one who had direct contact with the prisoners. You gave a few of them the acid I had you use?
Yes, and there'll be a few cases of your synthetic plague in the tower this morning.
Fine. Now, what I need to do is to go back to town, tell the authorities that I suspect that the prisoners were the ones who started the contamination.
What authority?
Well, the man who came to Vincennes this morning to supervise the preparations for the executions.
Chauvelin himself?
Yes, Tony. Monsieur Chauvelin.
It must be stopped, I tell you. The guards have deserted by the score. The troops are at less than half strength.
I am a doctor, Monsieur Chauvelin, not a magician. This is bubonic plague.
We do not even know if the prisoners have it or not. The remaining guards would rather be shot than go near them.
Someone must go. The source must be eliminated, or the entire town may be depopulated.
You are a doctor, citizen. It is your duty to go.
Even a doctor may have his fears, citizen. I am loyal to the New Republic.
Enough! If you are as loyal as you say, if you are as loyal as the other citizens here claim you are, then do as you are told. I order you.
Very well, citizen. But I would take this order from no one but you, a man who has done so much for the glory of France.
Thank you, comrade. Here. Here is your prison pass.
I took pistols into the tower with me, all I could conceal on my person, and I passed them out along with my instructions. The prisoners were grim, dependable. I went back to Chauvelin like a man about to die of fright.
Well, out with it, doctor.
It is they. They are already 4 dead, and another 3 will die before evening. All of them, within a week at most.
Sacre bleu.
They are going to be guillotined anyhow.
With the guards deserting and the executioner himself not to be found. The cursed Pimpernel. If he were here, I would turn them into his hands and let him die of the plague too.
Citizen, I have it. Set fire to the tower.
Fire? You just came from there, idiot. The building is of stone. And you have been in contact with them.
By your order.
Stop! Do not come near me.
The dead in that tower must be buried. I cannot do it alone. Nobody else will touch them.
I have it. I will get rid of the cursed bunch. Let the living prisoners carry the dead on litters to the cemetery outside the town. I will have troops dig a large open grave. Then the litter bearers can be shot and buried with them. I see you like my plan, citizen doctor.
A very clever plan, citizen Chauvelin. But then, you are a very clever man.
If you have deceived us, monsieur, the gun you gave me will be used on you.
I haven't deceived you, mademoiselle.
There is the graveyard and the rest of the soldiers.
Yes. And Monsieur Chauvelin. See that clump of trees to the left?
Oui.
8 of my men wait there with more guns and 3 horses. When we reach that point, ignore the graveyard gate and run for those trees. You all hear that?
Yes.
Well, those on the litters, come to life and run too. Here we are now, coming to the gate.
Bring them this way, Doctor! This way!
I cannot. I am following your other plan.
What other plan?
Don't you remember, old boy? You said you'd turn them over to the Scarlet Pimpernel.
The Pimpernel!
Fire! All right, to the trees! We broke for the trees with the nearest soldiers 100 yards behind. In a matter of seconds, Tony and Fuchs and the others were helping our friends into the saddles.
Troops reaching the far edge of the wood.
All right, I see them. Everybody mounted?
Yes, all ready.
They can't catch any of us now then. All right, ride!
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Whew. Oh. Channel's a bit rough tonight, Tony.
Yes. I'm afraid half our passengers are seasick.
Oh, well. Mal de mer is better than bubonic plague.
Not to Dr. Chauvelin, I'll wager.
You know, we were mighty lucky, Tony. After all, those Frenchies must have fired 1,000 rounds. Never touched one of us.
Well, how could they?
What do you mean, how could they?
Well, after all, old boy, Fuchs and I do a little thinking, too.
Huh.
While they were digging the graves, we emptied their guns and put in blank charges.
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orksey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
remember one day Tony Dewhurst and I, disguised as citizens of the French Republic, were strolling past the Tuileries when we saw a notice pasted on the wall.
Say, Blakeney, look at that. 50,000 francs reward. Some poor devil on the run, I suppose. I wonder who it can be.
I wonder.
Well, let's go over and see, shall we? The Commune will pay the above sum for information leading to the apprehension alive, the alive, you notice in capital letters, of the Englishman known as Anthony... Why, damnation, that's me!
This man is a dangerous enemy of the Republic and is believed to be a member of the subversive organization known as the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel. His description is age 28, height 5 feet 11, weight 12 stone, grey eyes, fair hair. He has a mole below the right eye and a small scar on the left temple.
Well, they couldn't be much more accurate, could they? Do you imagine our friend the citizen Chauvelin is behind this?
I should think it's certain.
50,000 francs. I must thank him sometime. I didn't realize he valued me quite so highly. What's it all about, I wonder? Why this sudden desire for the pleasure of my company?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it.
Oh, my dear fellow, you don't take this nonsense seriously, do you?
I'm afraid I do.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Listen, Tony. You know Chauvelin as well as I do. He doesn't cause notices like this to be published for the fun of it. There's something behind it. It's part of some deep scheme. I'd give a lot to know what it is.
50,000 francs?
Twice that.
My dear Blakeney, dear...
Come on, let's get back to the inn. I think we should talk this over with Harding and Fuchs.
You never had 50,000 of it for you, Fuchs, did you? As a matter of fact, I saw a copy of the same notice in the Rue Saint-Honoré.
And I saw one in the Rue d'Amboise.
I've no doubt they're displayed all over Paris.
Well, what's it all mean?
Blakeney seems to think Chauvelin is cooking up some typically crafty plan. Shouldn't be at all surprised.
It's obvious. And I'm worried.
Oh, really?
Tony, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to disappear for a while.
Disappear?
I want you to return to England and stay there till I send for you.
Oh, but that's ridiculous.
I don't think so.
Sorry, the answer's no.
Very well. Since you won't do it voluntarily, I'm ordering you to go.
Yes, but now look
I mean it, Tony. As head of the League, it's my right to give orders, and as a member, it's your duty to obey.
I know that, but, well, hang it all, why? Simply because Chauvelin offers a reward for me and publishes a description of me? You don't suggest I'm in any more real danger now than I was, say yesterday,
or indeed that I'm in any more danger than yourself or Harding or Fuchs?
It's my belief you're in very grave danger.
Then you do know what's behind this.
No, I don't. But I know Chauvelin. I've studied the workings of that mind of his, and I shall be much happier when you're beyond his reach.
Well, perhaps that's his idea. Perhaps he hopes this will drive me out of France. That's it, of course. He's simply trying to frighten me.
Nonsense. He's much too intelligent to imagine he could do that. I tell you there's something behind all this. You'll leave tonight for the coast.
Tonight? But I've an important appointment tonight.
Who with?
Well, there was a girl I met.
You leave tonight. Harding, you'll go with him as far as Dieppe and see him safely embarked.
Certainly. Oh, really? I do.
Those are my orders.
All right. If I've got to go, I've got to go, I suppose. But I still think this whole thing's absurd.
Tony had every reason to be disgruntled, of course. Even to myself, I couldn't explain my fears for his safety. They were purely intuitive, but nevertheless, they were strong. And the next few days, while we awaited Harding's return, did nothing to abate them. And then, one evening, as Fuchs and I were passing the time at backgammon...
Blakely. Oh, Fuchs. Oh, thank God you're here.
Harding, what's happened?
Bad news, Blakely.
Tony?
Yes.
Not dead.
No. They took him alive.
They?
Chauvelin's men. At least I assume that's where they were.
But how did it happen?
Well, someone must have recognized us as we were passing through Beauvais. Fast horseman overtook us soon after we left the town. Obviously, he went on to Gournay and warned the garrison there. We rode right into an ambush. There was no shooting, no swordplay. They were clearly determined to get us alive.
How many of them were there?
Oh, 9 or 10.
Well, how on earth did you manage to escape?
Well, that's the extraordinary thing. They seemed to concentrate on Tony. Only a couple of them came at me. I winged one fellow, managed to unseat the other. Then I turned to help Tony, but it was too late. They'd already had him secure. I had no chance against that lot of them, so I spurred my horse and ran for it. I know it doesn't sound terribly heroic.
That's all right, Harding. You did the sensible thing. No point in both of you being caught. What's happened to Tony now?
I haven't an idea. I've been riding hard ever since.
Were you pursued?
Yes, a couple of them set out after me, but they gave it up after 4 or 5 miles.
Why, I wonder? Their mounts must have been fresher than yours.
Well, that's what I thought, too. I couldn't understand it when I risked a glance back and there was no sign of them. Seemed almost as though they didn't particularly want to catch me.
That sounds ridiculous. I'm not so sure. Tony was their real quarry.
But why?
It's my belief that this is tied up in some way with that notice about Tony.
The one offering the reward?
Well, yes.
What makes you think there's a connection?
Well, the notice specified that Tony was to be apprehended. Alive.
Yes, but
clearly from Harding's story, every care was taken to get him alive.
Naturally, to make sure of collecting the reward.
No. I'm convinced there's more to it than that. A great deal more.
Perhaps you're right, but what?
Maybe they think they can torture him into betraying the rest of us in the League.
No. Chauvelin knows Tony's quality. He knows nothing would force him to talk. Besides, he's much too subtle for that sort of thing.
Well, then what is behind it all?
Oh, I wish I knew. You say those fellows who ambushed you came from the garrison of Gournay?
I imagine they must have.
Right. Well, you better have a decent meal and a good sleep, Harding.
Right.
You see, tomorrow morning, 3 peasants from Gournay, who've come all the way to Paris to sell their produce, will be setting out on the journey home. To maintain our disguise, we were obliged to travel by wagon, and it was 3 days later when we reached our destination. A little reconnoitering elicited the fact that the rank and file of the town's small garrison were in the habit of drinking in the evenings at a tavern called L'Homme Vert. We managed to obtain a room there, and after supper that night we went into the drinking parlor. There were several people of the town there, and about a dozen troops. The atmosphere was noisy, full of good cheer. Oh, landlord! A flagon of red wine.
Service, citizen.
Come, mes amis. A spare bench, a spare table, if you please. Let us sit.
Good to rest one's bones after a long day on the road.
That it is, indeed.
Look about you carefully, Harding. See if you can identify any of these men.
I'll do my best, but when you're fighting for your life, you've no time to waste studying faces.
That's true. All the same. Look out. The landlord's coming.
Your wine, citizen.
Merci bien.
You are strangers here?
Oh, we have a farm near Caudebec on the lower Seine.
Caudebec, huh? Ah, then you must know my cousin, Jean-Pierre Dupin.
But of course. Imagine that, you two. Here is the cousin of old Dupin.
Oh, how extraordinary.
It's a small world. Old, but he is not old.
Oh, we speak of him so as a term of endearment. It is the custom in Caudebec, you understand.
That's right. Good old Jean-Pierre. And how is that wife of his? What's her name again? It is foolish of me, but I have forgotten.
His wife, let me think. It is strange, you know, but I can't...
Is it Marie?
No, not Marie. Madame Dupin. I have it on the tip of my tongue.
Excuse me, citizens. A customer. Coming. That was a near one. I say, Blakeney, that sergeant, the one who's just come in, he was one of them.
Are you sure?
Positive. He was one of those who attacked me, the one I unseated.
Right. You stay here. Lead him to me. Is it permitted for a mere civilian to buy a soldier a glass of wine?
And why not?
Excellent. Then you will do me the honor?
Merci.
Landlord, wine for the sergeant and myself.
At once, citizen.
I have just come back from Paris.
Uh-huh.
There is much talk there, you know, of the bravery of the garrison of Gournay a few days ago in capturing a desperate English spy.
Is that so?
You were perhaps involved in this affair yourself?
But do I say it in all modesty, citizen, it was my affair.
You mean you caught him single-handed?
Well, almost.
And no doubt you will have the reward.
Oh, one has one's hopes.
Provided, of course, you were able to take this blackguard alive. That was, as I recall, a stipulation.
Oh, he's alive, all right. Oh, wine, citizen. Merci.
Thank you. Your health, Sergeant.
And yours.
You were saying he is alive, this fellow.
Oh, very much so. We treated him as gently as a newborn babe.
You have him well locked up in the garrison cells.
No. He's too big a fish to risk like that. He's in a much safer place than is possible in Gournay. Where? That would be telling, citizen.
Perhaps I can guess.
Perhaps.
Would it be in the fortress at Amiens?
You have not even walked.
Oh, wrong direction, eh? Then it must be Rouen.
I haven't said so. No, of course not. You'll keep it yourself, citizen. Oh, no, it is supposed to be a secret.
My dear Sergeant, I am the soul of discretion. Let us drink again. 2 days later, still in disguise, we were in Rouen. There we made contact with Gaston Leverrier, a reliable agent to whom we explained our mission. With some difficulty and through tortuous channels, he was at last able to arrange a meeting between myself and a man named Emandrou, a warder at the fortress.
Citizen Leverrier tells me you're interested in a certain prisoner of ours.
Yes, the Englishman named Dewhurst.
Oh, that one. A desperate character. He has not been very cooperative, I'm afraid. Not, as you might say, amenable to reason.
Englishmen rarely are. Would it be possible to get a message to him?
It could be done, but it would be dangerous. It would cost money.
How much?
2,000 francs.
You will get the money when you do the job.
Oh, no. I want it now.
You ask a lot, citizen. How do I know you will not just take the 2,000 francs and do nothing?
You will have to trust me.
1,000 now and 1,000 when you bring back a reply.
No, 2,000 now.
All right. Here it is.
Thank you, my friend. And the message?
Just tell him Percy is here.
Percy? That is you?
Never mind who it is. That is the message.
He will know what to reply?
I think so.
Very well. I will make it my business to see him tonight. We will meet again tomorrow, here at the same place, at the same time, and you will have his answer. Now, I suggest you go. I will give you 5 minutes grace. It would not be wise for us to be seen together.
I didn't trust Emandrou an inch, and it was with no great feeling of hope that I turned up next day. But he arrived on time to the minute and greeted me with a crooked smile that was meant to be reassuring.
All is well, monsieur. Your message is delivered, and I have a reply.
What is it?
To prove I am not lying, I asked him to write it. Here it is.
I knew you would find me. I am to be moved to Paris on Saturday week.
Very brief, I am afraid. But there was no time to write more. Well, you recognize his aunt, monsieur?
Yes, it is from Monsieur Dewhurst, all right. Do you know anything of this move he speaks of?
Only that it is on the personal order of Citizen Chauvelin.
I might have known it. It will be taken under close escort, of course.
Naturally.
How many men?
Oh, it's difficult to say. Perhaps 6, perhaps 8.
And the route?
By way of Vernon et Mantes.
I have another 1,000 francs here. Can you get a message back to him?
It is possible.
Good. Here, take the money. And tell him we shall meet soon. We could afford to leave nothing to chance to rescue Tony. I sent Fuchs off to Dieppe to bring reinforcements from our depot there. And on the day Tony was to begin his journey, there were 8 of us lying in ambush a few miles on the Paris side of Rouen. Towards the middle of the morning, we saw a number of horsemen approaching. As they drew near, we were able to identify them as half a dozen armed troops with an unarmed man in the center.
It's Tony, all right. I can recognize him.
See the way he's drooping? He's sick. Either that or he's been ill-treated. Now, remember, you fellows, no one's to show himself till I give the signal. Then each pick his man and make sure of him.
I'll take the big fellow on the right.
I'll have the one next to him.
Right, there they come. Now! The advantage was all in our favor. I forced away straight to Tony and cut his bonds. Then, in accordance with our prearranged plan, Harding, Fuchs, and I broke free. And with Tony, we rode hell for leather towards Paris, leaving our comrades from Dieppe to cope with the troops. Speed was the one thing that mattered. And it wasn't till we changed horses at Louviers that we realized there was something vitally wrong with Tony.
Tony, what is it? You're ill.
No, I'm all right.
Nonsense. Here, you can hardly stand. Here. What have they done to you?
I was tired, that's all.
Tired?
Yes, I haven't slept very much.
He needs a rest, Percy. Couldn't we stay here an hour or so?
It's too dangerous.
But he's in no fit state for a hard ride.
Well, can't you see he's on the verge of collapse?
Oh, Blakeney's right. We've got to push off.
Sorry, Tony. Every minute's precious, you know.
I know. And don't worry about me. I'll see it through.
That's the spirit. Come on, you fellows. We reached Paris at last, and the sanctuary of our inn. All of us deadly exhausted, and Tony swaying in the saddle, barely conscious. He slept for 12 hours and ate hungrily when he woke. But even then he was still in a bad way. And it wasn't until we had learned his story that we understood why.
It started as soon as I reached Rouen. They put me in a cell painted stark white with great oil lamps hanging from the rafters. The light was so strong it almost blinded me. There was no escaping it. My eyes and head began to ache. Within a few hours, I thought I should go mad. It was terrible.
Take it easy, Tony.
I tried to sleep stretched out on the stone floor, but they wouldn't let me. There was a jailer outside my door, and every time I closed my eyes, he'd prod me awake with a long stick.
Sort of softening up process, eh?
Yes, that's what it was.
How about food?
Oh, now and then they'd bring me water and dry bread, but I couldn't eat. All I wanted was to sleep and to escape from that ghastly, terrible light.
How long did this go on?
Oh, I don't know. I lost count of time. They came in and started to question me one at a time in relays, hour after hour. I used to fall asleep as they were talking, and they'd fling my head back and slap my cheeks till I was awake again. I can't tell you what it was like.
What sort of questions, Tony?
Oh, all sorts. About the League and its headquarters and its members and agents. Kept asking me the same things over and over again. But I didn't talk. You've got to believe me. I didn't tell them a thing.
Of course you didn't, old chap.
And this went on all the time you were in Rouen?
Yes, the whole fortnight. Now and then, towards the end, they'd let me sleep for 10 or 15 minutes, just to taste the joy of it, as it were. Then they'd prod me awake and start it all over again. And all the time, those awful glaring lights.
It's over now, Tony.
I didn't talk, Blakeney. I swear I...
That's all right. That's all right. Take him back to his room, you fellows. He's going to need careful nursing for the next few days. Poor devil. He's been through it, all right. Come on, Tony.
Yes, come on, old chap.
It took a week or more for Tony to get back to something like his normal self. But even so, his ordeal in the war had left its mark, ineradicably it seemed. He was unable to concentrate for long, and often when we were talking, he'd go off at a sudden tangent. It had done something to his memory, too. Some things were clear enough, but others were hazy. Incidents and places, even names.
Gabrielle? Gabrielle? Who's she?
You remember Gabrielle Labouchier?
Oh, the name's familiar.
My dear fellow, it's not above a month ago. Montreux, the crooked lawyer. The man who sent her father to the guillotine.
Montreux? Oh, yes, of course, yes.
You remember how Blakeney posed as a British spy and allowed Chauvelin to find documents incriminating Montreux, forged documents, of course, so that he too felt Madame stealing his?
Oh, yes, it's beginning to come back to me now. That was very clever of you, Blakeney.
Oh, it seemed rather obvious to me. Well, it fooled Chauvelin.
And Gabrielle, what happened to her?
We sent her to England.
Tony, you must remember.
Yes, I'm sorry. My brain just doesn't seem to function these days.
You've been through a bad time. I think you should go home for a while.
To England?
Yes. You need a rest.
I'd rather not. I'll be all right soon. I'm sure I shall. Time, that's all I need. Just a little time to get over the horror of Rouen.
Another fortnight, and Tony seemed almost back to normal. I had been working for some time on a plan to establish a second escape route from Paris to England for refugees from the Revolution, in case our normal one broke down. The details were now all completed, and it remained only to put them into effect. That evening I called a conference. Fuchs and Tony arrived, but though we waited half an hour, there was no sign of Harding.
I can't think what's happened to him.
No, nor I. It's so unlike him to be unpunctual.
He did know where we were to meet this evening.
Yes, I told him this morning. When did you see him last, Fuchs?
About midday. I went out.
And he was still there?
Yes.
He was still here when I went out at 2 o'clock.
He must have gone off somewhere during the afternoon and not returned.
You don't think he's in trouble, do you?
Let's hope not.
I shouldn't think so. I should think he's just forgotten.
Oh, anyhow, let's get on with the business, shall we?
Well, we may as well, I suppose. Well, now, as I told you, I've been working on this new plan. I've established a chain of reliable agents in various towns and villages between here and the coast. And it's simply a matter now of making sure the organization works smoothly.
Oh, how do you propose to do that?
By putting it to the practical test. You two and Harding will play the parts of French refugees, and you'll make your way from town to town and from agent to agent between here and Boulogne.
We shall need a list of the agents.
Naturally, I have it here.
Well, have you got copies for us?
No, of course not. That'd be too dangerous. You know that, Tony. You'd have to learn them off by heart.
Much safer. Who are they, Percy?
The first one is Monsieur Charles Pelletier, draper of Chantilly.
Charles Pelletier, draper, Chantilly.
Yes, got that. The second, Father Dumont, parish priest of Liancourt.
Dumont, parish priest, Liancourt.
Dumont, Liancourt. Who's next?
The third, Monsieur Paul Lemain, butcher. It's you, Harding. About time you turned up.
Sorry. I was detained on important business.
This also happens to be important.
Not as important as mine. Tony?
Yes?
You used to be a first-rate swordsman.
Huh?
Has your unfortunate experience in Rouen affected your skill, do you think?
I don't imagine so.
Well, now's your chance to find out. Draw!
What? Harding!
Have you gone crazy? If you don't draw and defend yourself, I'll run you through, I swear it.
Don't be a fool, Harding. Put up your sword.
You two keep out of this. Between Dewhurst and myself. I'll give you 3 seconds, Tony.
If I'm going to fight, at least I'd like to know what it's about.
You don't know?
Can't even guess.
Very well. I brand you traitor.
What?
Traitor and spy. I'm for you, Dewhurst. 1, To right.
For heaven's sake!
I claim a challenger's right. No interference. On guard.
We've got to do something, Blakeney. They'll kill each other.
No. Let them continue.
But Harding and Dewhurst, it's incredible. If you won't check them, I
You
will.
stay where you are, folks.
But
That's an order.
Harding. You've killed Tony.
I meant to.
But why?
Tony Dewhurst was my closest friend, Harding. He saved my life a dozen times. I let you fight on because I trust you too well to believe you could be wrong. But if you've made some ghastly mistake...
I've made no mistake, Blakeney. I left a visitor outside. Excuse me. Come in.
Hello, you chaps.
Tony!
Am I dreaming or something?
Oh, thank God you're alive. Thank God.
But this is fantastic. It's impossible. You were killed a moment ago. There's your body on the floor.
I seem to be quite a magician, don't I? In 2 places at once.
Well, then, this isn't you?
Well, I don't think so. At least I certainly hope not.
Come and look, Tony.
Gad, he is like me, isn't he? We might be identical twins.
But I just don't understand. Who is he?
That's something we shall probably never know. I dare say Chauvelin could tell us, but I don't imagine he will.
You mean he's one of Chauvelin's men?
Well, he was, till Harding transferred him into the past.
Yes. I think it's all quite clear now. I began to see the light while you were fighting him, Harding.
You realized then he was an imposter?
Yes, that's why I refused to let you interfere, Fuchs.
But how did you know?
My dear fellow, he may have looked like Tony and spoken like Tony, but he didn't fight like Tony.
I see your point. But even so, I'm still completely in the dark. Won't somebody explain, please?
Well, some time ago, our friend Chauvelin must have met a man who was Tony's almost exact double. He realized that here was a wonderful opportunity to play us at our own game. First, it was necessary for him to capture Tony.
Hence those notices and the big reward, I suppose.
Then it was necessary to give his double a chance to watch Tony's particular mannerisms, gestures, way of speaking, and so on.
Yes, I had a feeling someone was watching me through a spy hole all the while I was in prison at Rouen.
And then Chauvelin had to arrange for us to rescue Tony, as he knew we were bound to try.
Only it wasn't Tony we rescued at all, but his double.
Yes.
But even so, that jailer fellow...
working on Chauvelin's instructions?
Then the note he brought you from Tony was a fake.
No, Emondreau fooled me as well as Blakeney. It was he who told me I was to be moved to Paris on a certain day, and he suggested I should write and pass on the news.
I see. So we accepted this fellow as Tony, talked freely in front of him of things we'd done and things we planned to do.
Even down to the details of our new escape route. Just as well you intervened when you did, Harding, or that list of names would have been in Chauvelin's possession tonight.
And within a week, every person on it would have gone to the guillotine. Whew, what an escape.
You know, Tony, there's still one thing you haven't explained.
Oh, what's that?
Well, how you escaped from Rouen.
Oh, that was easy. Well, every man has his price, even the jailer Emondreau.
Well, you were able to bribe him?
Oh, yes, with a promise of 20,000 francs and a safe passage to England.
I'll wager it was the passage to England that did the trick. Amazing, isn't it, the number of Frenchmen these days who seem to have a deep-rooted objection to living in France?
Just as well. Otherwise, the Scarlet Pimpernel and his friends would be out of a job.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orcsey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
The rain came suddenly, as it does in Paris. One moment the Place de la Grève was filled with screaming rabble, and the next the mob was scurrying for shelter. Tony Dewhurst and I, caught away from our carriage, sought shelter in a doorway. Those oafs they could do with a thrash. Not now, and not from us, not so openly. There's room here for her. Well, of course. Oh, mademoiselle, there's room here for you, miss. Yes, you're quite welcome.
You might take that shawl off your head. It's positively dripping, you know.
Yeah, all over my pumps. Not that he ain't ruined already.
I am sorry. There. Is that better? If I inconvenience you, I will go.
Oh, no, mademoiselle, not at all.
Well, whether you're here or not, I know I shall catch pneumonia either way.
For you, monsieur, that would be tragic. For me, the rain has ruined my flowers. Does it matter what one dies from? The rain or starvation?
Oh, the flowers ain't that bad. Just drooping a bit from the moisture. Matter of fact, we'll buy the lot.
No, monsieur.
Why can't we buy them?
Because I do not seek charity. The flowers are no good. There is only one good flower left in the world today, monsieur. A flower that comes from your country.
I'm afraid I don't understand you, mademoiselle.
You have a flower, monsieur, called the Scarlet Pimpernel. But in these days, it has a much greater meaning. To many of us, it is a symbol of hope, of escape. Do you understand me now?
You mean the good heavens, girl. You're not talking about that legendary character the French secret police have invented.
He is not an invention, monsieur. He lives, I tell you. An Englishman like you. I must find him.
Why, mademoiselle?
To save the life of my father. Monsieur, an accident of fate has made it possible for me to talk to you. I beg you, help me.
Oh, but we're just ordinary Englishmen, my dear. Not blasted heroes like this Scarlet Pimpernel of yours.
No, but you know other Englishmen. He may be among your own friends without your knowing.
Well, in which case it would be quite impossible for us to help.
Not impossible, monsieur. I ask you to do only one thing. Wherever Englishmen gather, tell them that a woman needs help. It may reach the ears of the right man. My name is Émilie Rambaud.
Émilie Rambaud?
I live at 15 Rue de la Dernière Espoir. In English, monsieur, It means the street to the last hope. Oh, I must go now.
Oh, in this confounded rain.
Look up the street, monsieur.
A troop of soldiers, Blakeney.
Would they be out if they weren't seeking someone, monsieur? I beg you, remember what I told you.
She was gone as suddenly as she appeared, slipping furtively along the side of the buildings as the soldiers who had entered the street fanned out and moved from doorway to doorway, peering into each face.
Do you think they saw her?
No, she clung to the wall. The facade of this doorway blocked their view.
Did you ever see a face like that outside a dream?
Rarely.
I waited for you to say something to her, Blakeney. Poor, half-starved creature. A word of encouragement.
You mean the sort of word Monsieur Chauvelin would like to hear me utter?
You mean her approach to us was deliberately staged?
I didn't say that, but it might have been.
Well, that would mean that Chauvelin finally does suspect you.
Oh, not at all.
But
reason it out, Tony. She might approach a dozen Englishmen in a dozen different ways. Then Monsieur Chauvelin would wait, like a cat, for one of them to turn up at 15 Rue de la Dernière Espoir.
It would be a clever trap.
And Chauvelin is a clever man.
But suppose she was telling the truth, Blakeney.
Then there's nothing to be concerned about, Tony. The lady left her address. It's a place to send a message. We'll see the lady again, Tony. But not on the street of the last hope.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
The messenger was a street urchin, whose eyes could see nothing but the gold coin clutched in his grimy fist. I selected a rendezvous outside the city on the road to Orleans. It's all right, Emily Rambaud. Don't be alarmed.
Are you?
Let's say that I'm the man you wanted to see, mademoiselle.
Oh, I had heard that you were a strong man, monsieur. You hold me very lightly. I am ashamed that I fainted. I can stand now.
Very well. I didn't know you'd come on foot.
I do not own a horse, monsieur, or much of anything else. I came the only way I could.
I'm sorry. There were reasons.
I can understand. I would have walked 1,000 kilometers through a gauntlet of devils.
Here's the brandy, but I'm afraid there's no glass for the lady.
I don't think she'll mind. Drink quickly, mademoiselle, then tell me your story.
Thank you.
You can see the road from here. I'd better watch the fields in back while you talk to her.
Might be best. Could be patrols about.
Low whistle when you want me.
Right.
Oh, that was most welcome, monsieur.
It will serve to warm you. Your father's the one who's in trouble, isn't he?
Yes.
What sort of trouble?
He is on Citizen Chauvelin's list of suspects. Because I am his daughter, I had been watched almost constantly.
Has Chauvelin made an open accusation of treason against your father?
No, but you know what happens to people once they are on the list. Accusation and arrest are certain in a matter of days, perhaps hours. Even while I'm here, they might be taking him.
Please, I assure you, He will be saved.
Perhaps I should tell you who he is, monsieur. General Rambaud.
General Rambaud? But he's...
An invalid, monsieur. A man with a useless body, but a man with a mind and a soul.
Where is your father now?
Where I came from, monsieur? 15 Rue de la Dernière Espoir.
Oh, yes. The street of the last hope. We'll make that last hope a good one. Here. Take this gold.
But
Take it. Buy the best of food tomorrow. See that you and your father are both well fed and ready for a long journey.
To where, monsieur?
To London and safety.
He cannot ride, monsieur.
I said everything would be taken care of. Believe me.
Perhaps there are some things even you cannot do.
Nothing in life is ever certain, mademoiselle, but one can always try. We'll be ready at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. I will call for you at the Street of the Last Hope.
Answer! Oh, please, somebody answer!
Wait! Wait! Are you trying to rouse
me in, quickly!
Citizeness! Who are you to come breaking into my... Well, Citizeness Rambaud, what do you want?
To trade with you, Citizen Chauvelin, for the life of my father.
Indeed? And what do you have to trade?
The Scarlet Pimpernel.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Long before the appointed hour of 10 o'clock, Tony and I put our plan into operation. It was only 4:30 in the afternoon when we turned into the Rue de la Dernière Espoir, disguised as chimney sweeps.
Like it? Oh, like it. It's foolproof. The ladder will make a perfect litter for the old gentleman. Wait a minute, Blakeney. What about the girl, Emily?
I will go into the house one last time for a forgotten broom. It will be she who comes out, dressed in the clothes I'm wearing. You'll move away quickly then. The night will protect you.
But you'll be left.
Well, of course I'll be left. But left in a house that is not under guard. All I need do is wash my face and stroll off in the simple French garments I wear under these.
Fine. But one thing more. What of the people in the house you plan to use? They may not want the services of chimney sweeps.
Then we shall have to tie them up in the interest of cleaner chimneys, dear Tony. After all, our services are free.
I'm afraid Citizen Chauvelin won't think so. To him, all bills from the Scarlet Pimpernel come rather high.
Enough laughter, citizen. After all, ours is a grim and unhappy trade, and there is our chosen place of work. Number 17, Rue la Dernière Espoir. Oh, citizen, comrade, horse. All right, Tony. No slip-ups. Let's get it done.
Somebody at the door, Emily.
Yes. I know who it is.
Is it soldiers? Have I been publicly accused? If it is, I have my gun under my robe.
No, Father, there is nothing to fear. You will not be taken. I will tend to it. I am coming! Good evening, Citizen Chauvelin.
Good evening, Citizeness Rambaud. It is 9 o'clock. My men are being placed in this quarter. I hope for your father's sake that nothing goes amiss.
The Pimpernel has given me his word, and he is a citizen of honor. You wouldn't understand that, Citizen Chauvelin. Nor would I.
I am not interested in your comments. Captain?
Oui, Citizen Chauvelin.
Are your men deployed?
Oui. A few dressed as soldiers, but the rest, as you instructed, out of uniform. They will seem casual strollers as they patrol in twos and threes.
Good. I will be waiting at my headquarters, Captain. See that I get the report I wish. If the Pimpernel should manage to get into the house without being seen, Citizeness Rambaud will signal you by opening the blinds. Won't you, Citizeness?
Oui.
That cup there, Captain.
It has been there all day, citizen. A bad chimney. That is why there is so much smoke.
Yes.
I can call the sweeps and order them away.
No. They would wonder why. It is natural for the cup to be there. It may help to alleviate any suspicion of a trap. Leave it.
Quick. Lean over the edge. Way over. Careful. By the door to number 15. Mademoiselle Rambaud and a captain of the army and...
And that other one is Citizen Chauvelin.
Good heavens. She's just shook hands with him. Blakeney, it is a trap.
Yes. All right. Come away before somebody looks up here. So we better think fast.
We've got to get out of here, Blakeney.
We will get out of here at 10 o'clock. And with General Rambaud.
It's impossible.
Until it's done. Come on, get out of these sweep's clothes. No. First go down to the cart. You know where the guns are hidden?
Yes.
We'll bring 2, loaded, and all the powder we have. Then we'll change garments. We'll be dressed as ordinary citizens, just as the others are down there.
Well, what are you going to do?
Set off a blast in this basement of the house. Then rush into the street screaming that the Pimpernel is trapped in here, disguised as a chimney sweep. They've seen the sweeps. Now they'll think we're 2 of the soldiers.
Now, that should draw them away from number 15.
Now, you take orders from me as though I were a superior. I'll order you to move the sweeps cart. Stop it in front of number 15. Rush in there. I'll be right behind you. Once inside, we'll fire our pistols.
But why draw them that way again?
So we can carry the general and his daughter out as though they've been shot on Chauvelin's orders to prevent their escape. Leave it to me.
The girl, too?
Yes. Knock her out. You may have to. Maybe our only chance.
There it goes.
Get your men down here, Captain.
You order me?
By special command of Citizen Chauvelin. Don't let them escape. And you, citizen, move that cart. The cursed Pimpernel must have some need of it.
Oui, Commandant.
Tony leapt in response to my order. And as I hoped it would, it seemed to convince the captain. He and his men rushed into the billowing smoke from the blasted building. Tony had moved the cart swiftly to number 15. I followed. You all right? Fine. Let's get what we came after. Hit the door hard. We've no time.
Right. Here goes.
Did they catch him?
No, mademoiselle. Not yet.
It is you.
Who are these men, Emily?
We're friends, sir. Come to take you to safety.
You don't know me, General, but I'm known as the Scarlet Pimpernel. If you and your daughter will do as I say...
He will die. I have my own way of saving him, monsieur. Help!
Sorry, mademoiselle.
I will kill you for this.
Put that gun down, sir.
General, listen to him. Your daughter
traitors to Chauvelin.
You lie, monsieur!
That can be proven later when we get both of you out of here. Now listen to those madmen. They'll kill her and you and us.
What do you want me to do?
Now just seem like a dead man when I carry you out of the door and dump you into a cart. You can hold on to your gun, though, in case it's needed.
All right, monsieur. But if you lied about my daughter...
You may have any satisfaction you wish. All right, Tony. The 2 shots. Well, that drew them, all right. Let's hope we're right about the rest of the plan. Come on, pick it up. Right. And you, come on, over my shoulder. Let's move, Tony.
What happened in there?
A precaution, Captain, a precaution. Citizen Chauvelin ordered these 2 executed on the spot if the Pimpernel was not taken without trouble. Have your men got him surrounded?
There is nothing to surround. That building is empty.
Empty? You fool! Did anyone see those chimney sweeps come out? No. Dave, get after him! The roofs, the cellars, everywhere. You let him get away, Captain, and Citizen Chauvelin will send you to join those 2. I would happily pull the trigger myself.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Sea's calm tonight, Tony.
Yes. With this moon, we'll soon be seeing Dover.
The general all right?
Fuchs brought him some food a while ago. He was sleeping.
Good. Did he talk to his daughter at all?
Yes. Finally. After all, she's his own flesh and blood.
Where is she?
Why? Why, don't tell me you're going to talk to her.
Yes, I am. Where is she?
Standing back there, alone near the stern. She... Good heavens, look! She's climbing up onto the... Emily! Don't jump! Come off there!
Let me go!
No. Cry if you wish, but I won't let you go.
I betrayed you. I repaid your kindness and bravery.
You were trying to save the life of your father, Emily.
Believe me, I would not have done such a thing to you to save myself.
I know. And I forgive you, Emily. You're a woman, and a woman has no scruples, no mercy when she's trying to protect somebody she loves. Maybe that's why the world has lasted so long.
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.